This is phenomenal, guys.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just switched out to the blue lace agate bead necklace, which is fascinating to me. And it's the laciness that makes this the showstopper for you. So I'll let Jay explain all of that. But $139 is your sale price. And this is fascinating at this value because blue lace agate is very expensive. So it's 5 monthly payments of $28 to get home, appraises at $230. And I love even the way that it feels on my neck. It's just a pretty peaceful sky blue. To me, it's like the most beautiful sky that you've seen in the world, and you're wearing it every day. That's the color for me.
You know, and it's funny that Deb said that, because here's the thing, okay? This is mined by the Swanson family. It's like all agates. It's indicative to only one deposit. So this is mined out of a little, in a mine right outside this little teeny town in South Africa called Springbok. When I found this, when I first went to this mine, it was over 20 years ago, and it's was owned by a man named George Swanson, who was a total character. I mean, I wish that they could do a mini doc. He's not with us anymore, but I wish they could do a documentary on George, because when you went to the mine to buy the blue lace agate, he would always make you go to his office, and he'd sit down and you would do this whole orientation thing. You know, he was quite a spokesman. But this material, George, who was a real marketer, I mean, he was really a genius at marketing, and he marketed this as the stone of world peace. And he gave this, if you go to the Smithsonian Institute, you'll see, I don't know if they've still got it on display, but the last time I was there, they still had it. There is a huge sphere of this material that George donated to the Smithsonian. And what sets blue lace agate apart is that it actually has the lacing in it. Do you see the lacing?
The laciness is just fascinating to me, those mild streaks.
Right, these streaks, and it's the only material like this. Now, here's what's happened. I've been doing this for 43 years. Back in the 70s is when this was first discovered. You saw it in the 70s, you saw it in the 80s, you saw it in the 90s. It was almost a standard material that you would see out there. You'd see the really good quality blue lace. It was a big thing. They were getting massive volumes out of the mine. What they did, though, on the mine at that time, you have to understand, this is in the middle of nowhere. In fact, the first time I landed at the airport was, of course, in a private plane. We flew in there. The windsock was a T-shirt hanging in a tree.
Oh, wow.
So you just had to know which tree to go look at to check your wind, because you want to try to land into the wind. You know, you don't want to land, you know, with a tailwind. You want to land into the wind, you know, so you stall out. Really short strip at that time. Now they've improved it, but it was just this little. If you could, it wasn't really paved. It was like packed gravel. But you had about this far on each side. So when you landed, you had to make sure you were right in the center of it to make sure that you could land. We'd go in, and that's when I actually was introduced to this material when I first saw it. That being said, what has happened over the years, okay, well, when they were mining, when they mined it, since there really weren't any mining rules back then, they just went straight down and they chased the vein. The problem with that is they didn't do any of the proper mining things that they needed to do, which they would make them do now, and they didn't. So as you go down, you have to step. So you take the dirt off, step, 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 step as you go down. There's a reason for that, because if you have a landslide or if something comes loose, it only goes to that next step, right?
Wow.
In this case, there was no step, so if you're at the bottom of the mine digging and a boulder comes loose, guess where it goes to the bottom. So finally it became so unsafe to actually mine that they couldn't. His nephew contacted me a few years back, maybe like 6, 7 years ago, and said that they were going back, they were thinking about trying to reopen it and step it back down. I don't know if they ever did that. I don't think they did that. I mean, because you're looking at millions of dollars to be able to get to where there's still blue lace agate, they just don't mine it.
So it's so rare, but I want to get a call for you because Lisa's been waiting patiently from Virginia. A new J. King customer. You love the design. So Lisa, thank you for holding for us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm in the hospital right now, but that's only because I'm actually in the rehab center after being in the hospital, so I'm doing very, very well.
Oh, well, good. That's good to hear. So what are you loving this morning?
Well, I'm actually loving something that Jay and I were speaking the other day on the phone, and we got cut off. I don't know if he remembers or not. We were talking about a cobalt blue necklace that I bought from him. It was the one that it had the round beads, and at the bottom it had the triangular pendant.
Right.
And it was, do you remember?
The Appetite, right?
Remember I'm sorry?
You bought the Appetite necklace?
It was the cobalt blue necklace. It wasn't Appetite.
Okay, well, cobalt blue Appetite, cobalt.
It's in that same color.
Yeah, it would be in the Appetite family.
Okay. Well, I loved it, and then I saw. I think it was yesterday. I've been trying to get in touch with you for several days since we got cut off. And then there was a ring that came up that was a triangular cobalt blue ring with some silver design work on the side. It was very pretty. And the cobalt didn't appear to be exactly as deep as the cobalt on the necklace. And I was going to ask you if the cobalt would complement that piece or not. And I'm sure it would. But I just was wondering what the difference in that cobalt was in that ring, because it had more speckles in it than the cobalt in the necklace. And I was just going to ask you about the type of cobalt blue is lapis.
Right. And what it is it's a.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, lapis.
Oh, lapis.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, yeah, we're talking, you're talking about two different things. Yeah, well, the lapis, lapis. The thing with the lapis that you're getting right now is, which is not Appetite. So the lapis, the main thing with the lapis, we only use the upper grades. We only use the A grades of the material, and that's what's getting less and less. But anything that you get, if you get a ring, you have to understand these are natural. So maybe you see it here on air. That doesn't mean that when you get them home is when you really kind of see that how well they'll work together, okay? But they're natural, so there's no way, Mother Nature doesn't make anything exact, but every one of them is going to, is cut from natural stone. So yeah, they should complement each other marvelously. They should be great.
So thank you so much.
I carve in stone. I don't do this kind of work, but I carve in stone. I envy you for all the types of stone that you get to go around the world and put your hands on. I would just give anything to have the ability to do what you do. You must have such a life. It must be so wonderful.
It's a lot of fun.
I want to ask you a couple of other things. One thing is. I'd like you to see you offer some longer pieces, like 24-inch or 18-inch.
Well, we go up to 60 inches. Well, we do things 60 inches, 60 inches, 36 inches, 24, 22. Even our 18-inch necklaces, they come with that extender, so they're, they got a 2 3/4. So that even gives you 2 3/4 of an inch to go down, just like this. You could take this down another 2 3/4 inches. But we do, if you go online, hsn.com, you'll see that we have a whole selection, but we go up to 60 inches, 5 feet. Yes. 5 feet of material.
So thank you so much, Lisa, for calling. We wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you explained the necklace length. So this one is 18 inches, this wonderful lacy blue agate, and it will extend to 2 3/4 with the extender. So I love that. So it doesn't matter
Lisa. Bye-bye.
which size you are.